Hi, I'm Christian Stief, the Sales and Service Manager Germany at Particle Measuring Systems. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the systems and services of Particle Measuring Systems, the global leader in contamination monitoring solutions. We are present in every major market in the world, so we provide not only consistent support no matter where your facility is located. You will also benefit from our learnings and experience all around the globe. Our focus is to provide contamination monitoring solutions for sterility assurance in your production environment. Particle Measuring Systems is the only provider of a complete contamination monitoring solution. Such a solution should consist of a set of sensors such as LAS-AR3 particle counters, mini-capped microbial monitors, and bio-capped single-use impactors. All these and many more sensors for temperature, humidity, etc. can be connected through and controlled by our Facility Pro FMS system. It provides the collection and management of cleanroom environmental data using industrial automation architecture. Finally, through our Pharma Integrity software, we provide paperless data management that gives you actionable data to leverage not only for successful audits, but for day-to-day management and control. Needless to say, like all our systems and components, Pharma Integrity is fully compliant with 21 CFR Part 11, GMP, and all other regulations in the pharmaceutical world. Our services cover the entire life cycle of a contamination monitoring project. In the beginning, our advisory services team supports you in planning the solution to fully meet your requirements. Once the solution design is complete, project management takes over to install and validate the entire system. After go live, our support continues with regular calibrations of the sensors and technical services. The last building block of our complete solutions offering is a wide range of trainings, seminars, and webinars. The contents range from general topics to a public audience, over highly customized seminars to specific trainings for a dedicated group. For any further question, or if you'd like to discuss our solutions in more detail, please contact me. I will immediately connect you with our experts for your specific request. Thank you very much.
Good day to everybody. Let me introduce myself. I'm Giulia Artalli, Product Line Manager for Microbial Products at Particle Measuring System. And today I want to present to you our solution for microbial sampling and its different accessories available for your different needs. Particle Measuring System is the leader for environmental monitoring, and the MiniCat mobile microbial sampler leads the market with the security, precision, and flexibility you count on. Here, I will discuss how these products have the accessory to provide you with the flexibility to use these in various applications in your production plan. We can provide you with the right solution for all contaminant monitoring needs in your production area to meet regulatory requirements as well your SOP. The compressed gas kit is used for sampling gas, both sterile and non-sterile. It's easy to use and install and can be used with a pressure from 0.5 bar to 10 bar, depending on the model of your MiniCap mobile. For remote sampling, an isolator or filling line, you can use either the isolator kit or connect the MiniCat mobile with the BioCap stainless steel. This meets requirements of ISO 14698 and Annex 1 by keeping the instrument out of your grade A environment, and this is really important for your production. You can also use the BioCap single user for remote sampling, and it meets the last single user requirements. Finally, you can sampling with the probe if there is an issue around the placement or space for the full instrument. Minicard Mobile is available in 3 different models based on the flow rate: 25, 50, 100 liters per minute. All accessories can be used with any model with one exception. The BioCap single use can be used with Minicard Mobile 25 or 50 liters per minute. All microbial air sampling that we provide to you use 20 radius slits, making it easy the identification of false positive. Microorganisms from air sampling grow in correspondence to the slits, so any distant growth can be considered a false positive, as shown in the picture on the right in the slides. Mobile is validated to ISO 14698 from CAMRA, which is an independent microbiological facility in Europe.
For any additional information or for a demo, please contact your local particle measuring system sales rep. Thank you very much for your attention.
The Facility Pro SCADA software is based off the GE iFix platform. SCADA stands for Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition. This system allows for complete monitoring and control of the Cleanroom environmental monitoring system, as well as generation of reports of the system's operation. The main page consists of 3 sections: the header, the display area, and the access tabs for system operation and control. The header displays information related to the system. It lists the current users logged into the system, as well as which machine the software is connected to. Additionally, it notes whether you are connected to the primary server or the backup server. The display area can show a facility map. On this map, key areas are noted and the types of sensors located at each area are displayed. The legend has predefined symbols and shapes for particle, microbial, and analog outputs for use with items such as light towers. Additionally, for each sensor, the color defines the activity of those sensors. These include idle, starting, stopping, waiting and holding, sampling, delayed start, warning, and alarm or fault conditions. To get a closer look at a particular section of the facility map, simply click to get an expanded view of that area. Once in that area, the specific sensor data is displayed. This information can include the sensor state, the readings for that sensor, in this case, the particle counts for 0.5 and 5 micron particles. Also noted is if the sensor is an alarm or has a failure. Additionally, with this particular sensor, there is the display for the local light tower tied to the monitoring alarms. In order to gather data, the system must begin taking a sample. Samples are defined by recipes. A recipe is a set of instructions to the system telling it which sensors to begin measuring and gathering data from. The sensors are selected that will be added to a recipe. Characteristics such as volume or length of the sampling time can be entered into the recipe. These parameters vary depending upon the type of sensor being selected. In this example, we are selecting a particle sensor that will run for 35 minutes. All actions that make changes to the system require tracking to assure 21 CFR Part 11 compliance. Once a recipe has been created and saved, sampling to that recipe may be completed. Enter the sampling editor and select Insert to create a new sampling plan. Choose the appropriate recipe to be used for the sampling and enter the additional details for this batch, as well as selecting the sampling mode. Once selected, tracking of these changes is 21 CFR Part 11 compliant. Once a sampling plan is active, the system status becomes active and data is gathered. From the main screen, the location shows as green and data is being gathered per the sampling plan initiated. The alarm states can also be easily assessed. For example, if the location turns red, it is in an alarm state. Values can be shown on the summary screen, all values, for each sampling point identified by module. This screen also shows the serial numbers of the devices as well as the calibration due date for each sensor. This screen also shows the serial numbers of the individual devices as well as the calibration due date for each sensor. The alarm page shows all unacknowledged alarms that have occurred on the system. This page shows the date, time, area, status, and the description of the alarm. Alarms may be acknowledged individually or by an entire page. When an alarm is acknowledged, the same required electronic signature tracking to maintain 21 CFR Part 11 compliance is applied. Reports can be run on any data stored in the system, including audit reports, data reports, and trend reports. Reports can be selected by start date and time. Reports can be filtered and shown in a variety of graphical or numerical formats. In addition to reports, audit trails are also available. In the system screen, you can manage the users, backup and restore the system, and manage other high-level functions. Users can be administrators, operators, power users, or supervisors. Within each of these groups, the security settings can be uniquely defined or commonly applied depending upon the security requirements of the individual customer location. The sampling data is stored separately from the alarm and events. System backup can be manually initiated for each item separately. If it is necessary to restore the system, sampling data can be restored separately from alarm and events. The user interface is a critical part of any SCADA-based system, allowing for the easy collection of data as well as providing reports that provide valuable data for proper operation of a controlled environment for the manufacturing of products.